you have recently said that a recession is the most likely outcome in the United States. How certain of that are you? How quickly could we see this recession, and just how bad do you think it could be?
I'm not certain. No economic forecaster ever should be certain. I think it's the highest probability within the next 2 years. I certainly think it's a way under 50-50 probability over the next 1 year. But the experience is that when unemployment gets very low and inflation gets very high, the odds of a recession within 2 years are really quite high. And that's my primary basis for judging that the risks are substantial. My secondary basis is looking at the behavior of financial markets, where markets are pricing in that interest rates will rise for some interval, but then they're pricing in that interest rates will fall over some interval, which would be the pattern that would go with an expectation of a downturn. I don't see a reason at this point for believing that a recession would be a profoundly serious downturn of the kind we saw in 2008, or of the kind we saw when the economy was, in a sense, put to sleep as people were stopped from moving in response to COVID. But I do think that given the level of inflation that looks increasingly ingrained, I would be surprised if that inflation came down to acceptable levels without at least a significant period of slowdown in the U.S. economy.